one walk. You look.
Big payoff pitch here, and Friedl takes inside, and he's been pretty good at that this year. Friedl, now that's his 7th walk already this year. It's wild that they only have 1 steal. Friedl, the man at first, is the guy who has it. He is running, and the pitch is strike 3 called. The throw down to second's high, and it is a stolen base for Friedl, his 2nd of the year. Liner back to the plate. De La Cruz up the middle, and a soft liner taken on 1 hop. Seager throws out De La Cruz.
Here comes the pitch. Struck him out looking on the outside corner. Slider just barely hooked the corner on its way outside.
Chase Burns on the mound. He will hit triple digits with that fastball against Pittsburgh in his first outing. 5 innings, no runs.
Drawn walks. He strikes out swinging though on the slider as Burns went back to it.
Reaching 100 miles an hour. Here's Langford, and he hits a hard ground ball to short. 3 skipping hops out to De La Cruz, who whips it to first for the out.
Base is empty for Corey Seager. And Corey goes after the first pitch. A pop-up left side of the infield. Hayes shading his eyes. He'll make the catch. An 8 pitch. Bottom of the first. Liner right back to the plate, and he strikes him out. 99 with the heat that time. Jacks 3-2. And that's strike 3 called. His 4th strikeout already. Wow.
And the 1-2. Swing and a drive into center field. This is well struck. Carter is there, though. Going back, he'll make the grab in deep center to retire Stevenson for the final out.
Burns ready again, and he wastes no time going right after these guys. That is strike 3 called, and that one at 100 miles per hour. It's just all over the map. There's a swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Burns. Well, 2-strike pitch to Marte, and he taps it slowly third base side, and there won't be a play here.
A pause. There goes Marte. Here's the pitch. It's hit off the mound up the middle. Gloved by Smith.
3-2. And a swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. And that ends the inning. The Rangers.
And the pitch is lined over the head of a leaping Josh Smith, and a base hit as De La Cruz turned on the changeup. That is the 2nd hit in the ball game for the Reds.
De La Cruz. And the first pitch, that one's hit well out to right field. Nemo is back, and he'll make the catch just in front of the wall. De La Cruz tags, and he gets to second easily.
The kick and the pitch, and Suarez hits a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit, and that scores De La Cruz.
So that's into center field, and with De La Cruz's speed, there was never going to be a chance. First run of the game scored by the Reds on the 20 bouncer up the middle by Suarez. And there's a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Leiter. Long hold for Leiter, the 0-2. And that strike 3 called. 7th strikeout of the day.
Another 2 punch outs for Leiter in the inning, both coming on the slide ball. He's up.
There, every bit of the superstar billing would come with that kind of a draft selection. There's a swinging strikeout of Seager as he chased that slider in the dirt.
Comes up to the cap. Big high leg kick into the plate. Jock
He should have an effect here. The 1-2. And he goes with a slider and got him looking.
The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And down goes Carter. He's pitching really well.
Josh goes after the first pitch. Got underneath it. Fly ball to center field, and it's handled by Friedl.
Actually was born in Italy. There's a swing and a liner to right. In to make the catch is Marte.
And they have not scored more than 6 in a game yet. And De La Cruz strikes out looking. Here it comes. And that one's popped up on the infield. Right side. Now that sunshine, that wind adds a degree of difficulty. Berger makes the catch. Here it comes. And a comebacker just over the mound. Waiting for it, Smitty. Good throw to first. And the inning is over. He has been absolutely dominant. Nemo lifts that though into short center field. That's well placed. Brandon Nemo has 2 hits today. Well, he lifts this into short right field. That might find the trouble spot. It does. Now Nemo had to hold up, and he is thrown out at second. He was caught. Just caught on an impossible read. And Langford is going. And there's a swing, and that ball's driven out to center field, but the wind will knock it down for Friedl, and he makes the catch. Langford has to return to first. There goes Langford. The pitch is a strike. The throw is high, and Wyatt's in there with a steal. And the Rangers have that tying run in scoring position. The payoff. And Berger strikes out. 1-2. And Wynn gets his first strikeout of the game. And a great matchup of some highly touted young arms. It's been even better today. This one down the line and into that left field corner. And that bounces up over the fence. That is a Backrul double for Benson. To himself, about himself. A bouncer in the dirt, gets away. Benson into third, and he'll hold. And a wild pitch now puts him 90 feet away. 1-2. Yeah, that's popped up. Right side of the infield. It's taking Smith way out into the outfield. He makes the catch, turns, and heaves it to the plate. And 1-2. Bouncer, right side. High hop for Smith. And they throw out Friedel. The inning is done. Here's a 2-1 pitch. And there's a swing, and that one's driven high in the air. Deep out to right. Benson is back. It's gone!
Jock Peterson with the bat flip all the way to the dugout. That's got to feel great. His first hit of the season is a home run that ties this one at 1.
Well, Burns has lost just enough velocity, I think, for Jock to get that one. Was up in the zone, and Jock able to get all of it.
His first hit. And Garcia puts the lead man on in the 8th inning right after his team had tied the game. Here it comes, and this one is flared into right field. That's in for a hit. Around third base, McLean. Here comes a throw from Nimmo. It's up the line. De La Cruz and a soft single to right field. Brings home the go-ahead run. It's 2-1 in the 8th inning. And then run off the 2-2. And that one lined out to right field. And Nimmo is there. Pulls it out of the sky for the first out of the inning. So you hope he can induce some contact here, some weak contact. That one in the air left field. Drops down in front of Langford. And De La Cruz is stopped at third.
He's so fast, he would have scored there.
0-2 pitch, and that one is lined to second. Caught by Smith. Back to third. Double play! How about that? 0-2. Strike 3 called, and McLean didn't get to use that new bat for much. De La Cruz pops it up. Into short right field. Smith out there for it. It cannot be easy with the way the wind is swirling, but he makes now the 0-2. And Burke strikes him out swinging. Stand to get more really good pitching the next 3 days. There's a swing and a miss. Young strikes out. Burke with his first big league save. He strikes out the side in order. And the pitching today was dominant on both sides, just a little bit better for Cincinnati. 2-1 the final. The Rangers swept